All right, everyone. And so, as promised in the part 13 episode, we are into part 13.5, which is our renovation video. So, this is kind of like I decided to just do something quick and easy for functional purposes. And also, I didn't want to spend like 2 years on an apartment for just two people, especially now that we're heading towards the last little chunk of our Let's Play. But I wanted to do something special because I felt like, you know what, Elliot's got himself a nice job. He's providing, to have a structure for himself and to make sure that his sister can get through school and all that stuff. So that's kind of what his role is now, is to try to get through his career a little bit, at least get him as far as we can. And also we want to make sure, and the main objective is to get Madisyn her degree. So again, Madisyn's the younger sister of Elliot. Elliot just got his degree, as did his father Tony. They got their degrees basically at the same time. So when Madisyn graduates, we're going to go with her and graduate with her, because I feel like that would be the best way to end your Let's Play, just to sort of wrap things up a little bit. We might do a wrap up episode or something, but for the most part, once Madisyn's done, our Let's Play is done, which should be before the end of the year. That's kind of the goal, especially now that I've been doing these long form episodes, which I hope you all are enjoying a little bit more. I know that some of the episodes in the past were a little bit more bite sized, but again, I'm kind of speeding through some of it because it's more repetitive stuff. So, like doing homework, doing projects, doing papers, that sort of thing. So I want to make sure that we're focusing on like different gameplay aspects, how different majors look differently, and that sort of stuff. So again, I want to make sure that we had a little apartment for these two. Um, and I think what we're going to do is have them into brand new apartments or something to end up, to end the series with. Because especially if Madisyn's going into engineering, we might, again, I think we're going to do a wrap up episode where we kind of showcase where Madisyn is with her career, how engineering looks in terms of its own career, because we haven't really touched on the other two careers that came with this pack, which are law and education, mainly because we did the law career with the grandpa. Grandpa decided to retire and move to Solani, and I kind of don't blame the dude. Tony's doing his little thing, so we might check in on him and, dabble in that a little bit. And then, of course, we're going to go through with Madisyn and just, showcase some of the stuff that happens with the engineering career, which honestly isn't a whole lot, because some of that we can just tackle in one of these upcoming episodes with the robotics station, because it's kind of essentially what you do. Now, as you saw in the part 13 video, we kind of unpack some more, we actually flesh out this apartment a little bit more, but this is kind of like the bones of it essentially. So there you have it. So again, a lot of the stuff was in Cedric and Tony's inventories, and also Madisyn's as well. Like they all shared a household inventory at one point. So there you have it. That's how all that stuff got in there. So we use a couple pieces, but we don't use all of it, of course. There's also a couple of objects that Elliot brought back from Maritime Manor with him that his roommates left behind. So that's kind of where we sort of got that from. In case you're like, what's going on here? So yeah, I want to make sure that I wasn't like getting rid of Elliot's degree, but Elliot's degree is in his inventory. So there you have it. We're not going to place it anywhere for right now, but I at least want to show you all what it looked like in general. I think I did that in the Let's Play episode. So next time we're going to be diving into part 14, which should be coming out either on Christmas Eve or Christmas. I'm pretty positive it's Christmas that's coming out. So if you're like, hey, I kind of need to get away from everyone for a little bit, don't worry, I got your back. I don't know if I'm going to do a stream or not on Christmas because I'm kind of stuck, like, at school work for the holidays because traveling up to the Midwest is kind of a bit of a pain in the booty sometimes. And not to mention, flights are expensive, even like the weekend, especially the weekend before. So, like, honestly, the whole thing's kind of a mess. I would have had to either travel down to Atlanta and then up to Northern Ohio, or to Chicago and then up to Northern Ohio. There's no direct connection or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna stick around." Not to mention, I literally just finished up my semester. On the 20th, I spent the 21st and the 22nd literally sleeping for 10 plus hours each day, and also creating content, of course. So that happened. So, like, my first day that I can really breathe and do anything is going to be that 23rd. So then you got the 24th and the 25th, which are Christmas Eve and Christmas. So by the time I would have felt any sort of sense of, hey, I feel like traveling, would have been the 23rd. By that point, everybody's traveling and everything's expensive. So that's kind of my justification. as to that. And honestly, I am freaking exhausted, people. I am so exhausted. But the positive is that I am off of school and work until January 15th. The only thing that I'm really thinking about going to is like, obviously, I'm probably going to go see the new Star Wars movie, which, as of the time of recording, which is the 22nd, again, I'm trying to keep a little bit ahead. So that way I can go see the Star Wars movie and also go to Monday Night Wrestling because it's coming into town a couple days before I go back. So I'm like, oh, cool. I can spend like a week or two like working on stuff that I haven't gotten to all semester. So that includes videos, that includes, other stuff that I got going on. So there you have it. I got one more semester left in my program. So I'll be, tying up those loose ends heading into 2020, which I'm really excited about. And we'll kind of just go from there. So again, this is kind of like a more of a reflective sort of story. But honestly, doing a university Let's Play during the most stressful time of the year, aka finals month, has been kind of a pain, and I'm really hoping that you all are enjoying the new way that I've been recording these videos as well. I've been utilizing the pause button in OBS to kind of, reduce the editing time so that way I can just get them up. And I hope you all like the longer episodes too. It helps us kind of flesh out more of the gameplay and just the characters, I think. So there you have it. That's kind of what we decided to do. I also provide some screenshots because screenshots are lovely and wonderful and we don't deserve them. So hopefully you all have enjoyed this Let's Play so far. Again, I want to do like 13 and a half because it was only like it's not even a 10-minute long video. So I wanted to at least make sure that we kind of covered this because I didn't do a renovation video for our first apartment or anything else. I have renovation videos that I'm working on for the rest of the university lots. That'll be trickling into the new year, I think, unless if I just bulk upload stuff. I only have like I think 5 total videos for that left. I'm pretty positive because I'm combining some of them. So for example, I'm combining some of the community lots together into more like, hey, here are the community lots in this area, that sort of thing. Because some of them are only like a few minutes long, so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to combine the community lots together, that sort of thing. So I'm going to look at that again and kind of just parse out everything and kind of go from there. I'm trying to navigate those waters still and figure out how I want to tackle them because they're all renovated, as you can see my save file progress on all my renovation videos. So yeah, eventually we're gonna have a save file. I don't know when it's gonna come out or when or if I will finish it, and so that's kind of where we're gonna go from there. So yeah, the save file is gonna happen. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Probably sometime next year, but it's in the works, and any and all lots that I've renovated or both on and off screen are gonna be uploaded to the gallery. That's kind of how I roll because sometimes I create stuff that's off screen, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm gonna go ahead and share this and be like, hey, this is an off screen thing. Like, here you have it. Just, this is a cool lot that I built. Because sometimes we create things in The Sims and it's like we don't record it and we just do it because, it's fun. But I'm really excited about the direction of this Let's Play. I really like where it's going. I like how we're kind of like, all right, we got this person got a degree, you get a degree, you get a degree, everybody gets a degree. So that's kind of the navigation of this particular Let's Play. I hope it's a little bit different in terms of like, oh, okay, so we have a bunch of different university experiences. So, for example, we had like our elder sim go to university for enrichment purposes so he can retire comfortably. We had Tony who wanted to go for his dream job. He tried to work a full-time job and do it at the same time. It just was not working. Elliot worked a part-time job and just lived in a house and did the on-campus thing. And then, of course, we have Madisyn, who's living at home, sort of, with her brother. So that's kind of, I want to have different lived experiences, different majors to kind of look at how you can get into college and do a lot of that sort of stuff. So hopefully you all are enjoying the way I've approached this Let's Play. I know it's not like, oh, we're going into the shower and doing shower woohoo every episode, or here, let's have a crazy juice kegger, or, whatever. I wanted to at least showcase something that was a little bit more authentic and, encompassed a lot of different experiences because that's what The Sim is all about. It's about being your authentic self and, it deals a lot with representation as I've mentioned in the past. So we are about to head into the screenshots. So as always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. I usually stream on Twitch at least a couple times a week. Again, quality over quantity, that's how I see it. But anyway, Ron, I hope you all have enjoyed this little mini bite-sized episode, and I will see you all around for the next episode and other content. Bye, everyone!